Alright, so what's up guys, it's Skills. In today's video, if you guys saw it in the title and in the thumbnail, of course, you guys are going to be seeing a specific unit that I want you guys to know how great he is going to be the red SR bond. So this SR bond, you can actually get him to SSR and then all the way to UR. So this unit is a chapter 2 unit that you get in the game, and he is very crucial to have just because he's a very good unit for two reasons. One, because his attack right here, he is crazy good because he allows you to take away an enemy's ultimate gauge either 1 time or 3 times, depending on the stars you do. So his 3-star also always takes out 3 ultimate gauges. His 2-star and 1-star will only take out 1 ultimate gauge, and then of course he does more damage. So you have to be very smart with how you play with this unit. And like I said, for global players who are watching this right now, you definitely want to work on this unit for sure. I have him only level 60 just because I wanted to make it more of a easier understanding of how global is at the time. Of course, this is on JP, so it's going to be a little bit harder to fully showcase how great he is. But we're just going to go ahead and get into one of the hardest battles in the game, and that's going to be this Hendrickson battle. You will get to this specific point at one point in the game, but this is a full team that we're running. We have a basically a full free-to-play team other than the green Meliodas. But if you guys have seen what they've changed so much for the global version of the game, you guys will understand that you know, green Meliodas, you definitely need to re-roll for him. 100% re-roll for him. Or if you guys are a big whale and just want to spend money, then you guys can just buy him automatically as well. So one thing to note is that when you do fight Hendrickson right here, Bond is very good to take away ult gauges, and that is one thing. You won't be doing that much until he gets to ult gauges. So what we're gonna do is focus on with actual Meliodas. So once we do that, it will be good with this. So let's actually move cards around as well, just in case. Or actually, don't even move cards around. You want to keep Bond having 2 separate cards just because you want multiple chances to take away ult gauge. So we're gonna do his 1-star here. And then we're gonna actually do this because we can't petrify him anyway. But the card that we're about to use right here, so this right there, that card is Undead Physical. So basically what that does is that if I do a 1-star version, that basically assumes a stance for 1 turn and heals 30% of diminished HP at the start of the next turn. So if I take damage right here, the next turn my HP should come back up. So well, it didn't because he basically, I think he debuffed us, so that's probably why. Alright, so he's getting close to his ults, but for now it's fine. We won't have to worry too much about that. Let's do that, and then let's actually heal up real quick. Or not heal up, but we'll take off the stances that he took off of, or he debuffed us with. Alright, so now we're gonna see we're getting Meliodas cards, which is good. This is where you technically really want to get Meliodas cards here. So good thing about Bond right now is that he will get to do attacks back. So he's gonna take away ult gauges right here, and then we're gonna focus on Meliodas' attacks. So this is basically what Bond's gonna be good for. He is a good support unit, so you're supposed to have a good strong unit and then a good support unit like Bond, just because ult gauges are something you really need to get rid of. So you have to be very careful in the team you run. This team can pretty much definitely beat this. So look, he's about to ult us again. The great thing about Bond is that you just click that button, hit him with that, and then let's just do a 2-star for that, just to make sure Bond has some kind of defense to him, because we don't want him dying. So you have to just slowly take out health from him, and then use Bond as one of the units to take away his ult gauge from him, which is a super good thing to do. So now what we're gonna do is hit him one more time with that, hit him with the ult, and then hit him with another ult. And then basically, you should be doing a lot of damage. He can't ult you, so you won't take a lot of damage. And look, 89,000. Well, it's crazy. Bond is pretty crazy when it comes to that. So 31,000. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually switch gear around, so actually I can make it a little bit more convincing, so you guys can understand. Like gear, of course, I'm at end game with JP. So it's going to be a little bit harder to understand, but let me show you guys in actual gear mode when gear isn't really the best for us. Alright, so I kind of switched around gear just to make sure that this is possible. So one thing to note is that whenever you do gear, if you guys need to check out the video on the gear video I did post, you guys can check that out so it goes more in depth with it. But basically I have full rare gear on Bond, just so you guys can understand that gear does make a difference when it comes to battle. But you have to make sure, like, beginning game, like at the beginning of the game, you will not have any SSR equipment that will be super crazy. So you need to work on having smaller gear and build up from that, which is, for example, rare gear is a good thing to have. So let's go ahead and attack him first. Let's do Bond's stance, and then let's do that. So let's just make sure like his defense can be pretty good for him. So you want to make sure, like I said, Bond, you don't want him to die. Bond is such a really good unit in story mode that it is crazy. Like, if I had to say one of the best teams to run for story mode was this, I wouldn't even, like, I'm not even lying about that, because it's crazy. Because Meliodas, he is not a free-to-play unit, but he is crazy to definitely do a lot of damage. So look, let's do that, and do that. But Bond is crazy. Personally, you can use him on anything when it comes to you know, PvE. And the good thing about him as well is that he is really good to use later on in the other boss battles. This kind of is gonna go crazy far ahead in the talk I'm about to do, but there's going to be boss battles, super boss battles, that you're gonna have to do, that you're gonna need units that are gonna be very good for defense base, and Bond is really good for that. So if you use him that way, then you should definitely use him if possible. So he's good like this. Look, he takes away ult gauge, and then he's gonna do his stance again, so he can take some attack and then heal up what he took from him. So hopefully we don't want to lose right here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna heal now. We're gonna heal. We're gonna do that, and then we do need to take some kind of damage off, so we're gonna do that. And hopefully we can get a 3-star full counter, just so we can have fun with a full counter and show you guys how crazy full counter is for this story event. So Hendrickson is honestly the hardest battle that you would have to face against during this time frame, but later on, of course, gets easier, much easier actually, super easy. So let's do this. We're gonna heal up one more time, and we're not going to ult just because I don't think we should. Okay, I clicked stop recording on accident, but I kind of want to see how well we can handle this, because Bond, he's not gonna die at any point. Like, we can heal right now. Well, we can't heal right now, but we are gonna get ulted. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stun him. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do this just because I feel like I've already explained how good Bond really is. So I'm just kind of curious on what 3-star Meliodas can do now. Bond is, of course, the showcase in front. Look, okay, good. He focused on King. Don't even worry about King. And hit everyone. And how much? 9, 30, 50, 59,000. Not bad. He can do a lot more for sure, which is still cool. Now, good thing right here is that Bond can ult. Let's just ult with Bond. Hit it with another Meliodas attack. And let's just do this. And basically, that is pretty much how it goes for this event. It's not that hard. Bond is definitely one of the best units you definitely want on the team. He is a chapter 2 free to play unit. You should easily have him when you're playing the story mode on global, and once you have him, just work on him. Honestly, this team right there is a very good team to run. You can have Elizabeth in the back if you want to. There's a specific Elizabeth that you can run. She is another red type unit that you can run for health, and I can pretty much say that she is going to be one of the best things to have in the back of your team, just because you want to have health coming back to you all the time. So it would be this specific unit right here, and let me just show you guys so you guys get a better understanding, is this one right there. So the reason why is because her passive is super good. Every turn she gives 10% back health to your team, so it's super good to have that. So you can have her in the 4th slot. She is an SR unit that you will get in the game as well through story mode, so don't even worry about it. The whole team that you're going to basically use from story mode is literally all the units that you really can pretty much advance with. And then have Green Meliodas, of course. Green Meliodas is this one right here, and pretty much that's how it is for story mode. Bond, a very good unit to have, honestly. Very excited that you guys are going to be able to try him out for yourself. Just make sure that you give him pretty decent gear, or it's not going to really matter that much to you if or it's gonna matter to you, but you're not gonna do that much damage, or you're either gonna pretty much lose quickly because Bond's defense isn't really the best for this. But that is gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy the Bond showcasing Chapter 2 SR Bond, let me know in the comments below. If you guys are, of course, enjoying all of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross videos I have been posting, let me know. Drop a like on today's video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We just broke 6,000 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed to the channel and has been supporting on this channel. But thank you guys so much. Have a great day.